Chandon Moore. I'm 19 years old. I'm a fruitarian / raw vegan. I occasionally eat some other vegan items that are not raw. I grew up in Florida until I was about 5. Then I moved to Utah for a couple of years, moved to California, and then I was jumping between Utah and California and Florida. Well, yeah, then I moved back to Florida for my elementary and middle school years, and then I moved back to California for my high school years. In high school, I really enjoyed doing track and field. I had a really huge passion for long distance running. I love to work out, you know. I want to get into gymnastics, but gymnastics isn't offered where I live right now. But I plan on getting into gymnastics. I plan on doing some African martial arts, learning some of those. I'm doing strength training and yoga. Yeah, and other hobbies, other things I do, meditate, songwriting, music, all kinds of things. Right now, my diet consists pretty much just raw fruits and the occasional seeds, nuts, and then of course, you know, the occasional, very rare occasions where I eat other vegan items such as, you know, cashew cheese or you know, just other vegan meals. Yeah, I feel a lot better now that I've switched to my natural human diet. You know, I noticed that my skin looks a whole lot better. I feel so much better. I feel so much energy all the time. Digestion is awesome. You never feel sluggish on a fruitarian diet. You feel good all the time. I've only been 2 months in the diet, so I still have tons of benefits to start reaping. You know, 19 years of being a meat eater wasn't the best for my body, so now I gotta start, you know, cleansing my body fully, getting out all those parasites from all the meat and just cleansing my body. That's the goal right now. I think my diet has deepened my connection with the earth. I know now for myself that I care more about the earth, and I understand that, you know, when we're done with it, we put the seeds back into the earth so they can grow up and become, you know, fruit trees. And then so one day we can pick the fruit from their trees, and it's a cycle. You know, if you have an orange, you peel the orange and you put it back into the ground, it's going to go to the ground as organic matter, and it's just another cycle. When we die, we go back into the earth. This body goes back into the earth as we leave the body. As our soul leaves the body, our body stays here with the earth. I enjoy my meals very much. I love every single meal. It's so simple, you know. You don't have to go in the kitchen and spend 45 to 30 minutes or even 15 minutes in the kitchen making food to make it taste good. If you want to have some chicken, you gotta put it in the oven, you gotta wait forever, you gotta fry it, you gotta do all kinds of things, and you gotta season it to make it taste good, and you gotta put all these other sides with it. Fruit, you just need one thing to make it taste good. A banana tastes good by itself, an apple tastes good by itself, dates taste good by itself, an avocado tastes good by itself. You don't need anything else to make fruit taste good, and every meal is enjoyable. Right now my favorite fruits are dates and avocados, and yeah, dates and avocados right now. Avocados are so good with Himalayan salt, and dates are just fantastic. They're a gift from Earth. They truly are. cream and it tastes just as good. Vegan cheese and it tastes better in my opinion. And these are like candy, except you really don't leave that bad taste in your mouth. Completely organic and natural. The society and the culture. For one, the culture, as children, we're conditioned to grow up. You know, we're conditioned into thinking that cows and chickens and animals in general are to provide us with meat, milk, and eggs, which is not the case. Those animals were born here. They're born so they can live their own lives and they can have their own experience. They're having their own spiritual experience here on this planet, and when we're killing them, we are interrupting their spiritual journey. They are creatures just like us. They're earthlings. We're all born here on the earth just like all the other animals, and you know, no other animal wants to feel pain. They all want to live their own lives just as we do. And just because we're humans, we have this, you know, we might have more intelligence on another level than them, but that doesn't mean that they don't deserve to live out their own lives and have their own experiences. The pollution's really bad. You know, we're born here on this earth. This earth is our home, not the house you live in. The house you live in is not your home. The earth is your home, and there's no such thing as owning land. There's no such thing as a European concept. There's no such thing as owning land. The earth is everybody's home, and you know, polluting it and putting trash is terrible. You're treating your home like crap. A continent called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It's between California and Japan, and it's twice the size of the United States, and it's made up of trash and plastic. And like, it's really unknown. A lot of people don't know about it. And there was some crazy statistic saying that in the atmosphere, oxygen was like, you know, 30%. Now it's down to like 15%. Something along those lines, which is really bad. And so when everybody adopts a fruitarian diet, we'll start planting more trees and getting back the oxygen. One adult tree can contain enough oxygen for 4 adults. And once we start planting more trees, we'll have more oxygen back in our atmosphere. The amount of calories per acre that a fruit farm can hold is a lot more than the amount of calories that meat can hold. So 3 reasons why I went vegan. 1, because as a human, it's our natural diet. So carnivores, they're very different from us. You don't realize how much different they are from us, but they're extremely different. We have different claws. They have sharp claws. We have flat nails for peeling our fruit. Carnivores' intestines are 1.5 to 3 times their body length. Humans and other fruitarians, apes, monkeys, their intestines is 9 times their body length. Completely different. Eyes are our hunting tools in nature. We don't have sharp nails. We don't have, you know, teeth like a carnivore to go kill our animals. We have eyes for seeing the fruit, for seeing the colors. We have the ability to tell when this fruit is ready to be picked, and then we have the ability to peel it and eat it. Specifically made to eat fruit. Carnivore's digestion is 1 to 2 hours. Humans and other fruitarians' digestion is 12 to 18 hours. Limbs. Carnivores have 4 paws, and they walk on all 4s. humans have arms with hands and feet. I'm just noting all the differences here. Carnivores have small salivary glands. Humans and other fruitarians have big salivary glands. Carnivores, they have sweat glands in their paws. Humans, we have sweat glands over our whole bodies. Carnivores do not require fiber. We require fiber. It is very important. Meat is devoid of fiber in all minerals and vitamins that are essential. Fiber plays a huge role in digestion. And again, meat is void of fiber, plays a huge role in skin, hair, nails, and heart, the blood sugar. And then, meat is devoid of vitamins and minerals. Vitamins allow your body to grow and develop. These important roles in immunity, digestion, metabolism, and most children and adults are not getting the recommended amounts of vitamins. And meat's bad for your bones, and that's another reason why I switched, because of the health effects of meat. Meat is bad for your bones. Go do your research. It's bad for your bones. A 2-ounce serving of meat per day has a 51% increase in diabetes. When you're cooking your meat, these substances called HCAs and PCAs are formed on the meat. These are believed with an increase in certain cancers. Women who eat meat have an 8.5 times higher risk to develop breast cancer than those who rarely eat meat. Red meat on a regular basis shortens lifespan. A study done in England showed that vegetarians are 40% less likely to develop any kinds of cancer just by going vegetarian. People that eat grilled chicken have a 52% more increased risk to develop bladder cancer. And I can go on and on and on about, all these diseases that come from meat. But you will never find these associated with a fruitarian diet or anything like that. Fruitarian is not a diet, it's a lifestyle, it's a way of living and being here on this planet. And it's not a diet. You'll never get fat, you'll never have to go on a diet. You don't even have to drink that much water because you are always hydrated. And that's another thing the research has showed, that you need to be eating your water, not drinking it. When you're drinking all that water, 8 glasses of water a day, you're flushing out some of those vital, important vitamins and minerals. But when you're eating your water, eating your fruits, watermelon is like 92% water. Tomatoes, bananas, these things are highly, contain so much water that when you eat them, your body can use that water throughout a period of time instead of it just going straight through. Do your research on that. 56 billion animals are killed every year for the food industry. That's not including sea creatures and other sea animals. Now the quantity of sea creatures that are killed are so great that they are calculated by the tons. Okay, so beef cows are normally killed the year they're born, but in nature they would live up to 25 and 30. By going vegan, you can personally save up to 95 animals per year and thousands for your entire lifetime. All these animals feel pain, just like we do. They are no different from us, and they die from tragic events. It is terrible. You gotta do your own research and find your own truths, because you can't just accept what you've been told. You need to go and verify what I've just told you and do your own research. So that's the 3 reasons why I went vegan, because I realized that I'm a human being and that's what I'm supposed to be eating. 2, because of the animal suffering, it's completely unnecessary. We are interfering with their own spiritual journeys. And 3, because of the health effects of meat are terrible. Do your own research on that. So when we're born, we're 75% to 80% water. As we grow up, we're 50% water. That's terrible. We need to be eating more fruits when we won't be losing our water. When we eat our fruits, the water stays in our bodies longer and our body has longer time to access it, and it's true hydration. We are all earthlings. We all shy away from pain. We all want to experience our own lives. Animals do not like to feel pain. Oh, another thing about the dairy, so milk, like I was saying with the culture, we are all conditioned to think that we need to be drinking milk, we need to be eating milk, we need to be eating meat, we need to be consuming eggs. We don't need any of those things. We only need milk when we are born, and we need it from our own mothers. We do not need it for the rest of our lives. We do not need it by another species. We are the only species that keep consuming milk after we've been weaned off our mothers. A cow makes its milk for its baby cow, its calf, not for human beings. Milk, dead white pus cells. Do your own research on what milk actually is, and also the countries that consume the most milk suffer from the most osteoporosis. Milk does more damage to your bones than good. Do your own research on that. Money shouldn't exist. Animals, they all live for free. They all get their water free, they get their food free. Be the same with us. We shouldn't have to go to the store and pay for fruit or any vegetables, or, you know, because trees, they grow it, they don't grow for money, and they don't give us that fruit for money. A tree grows for free, and they give us that fruit for free. It doesn't have a price tag on it when it comes to our fruit. The fruit, it looks like it has bright colors to catch our eye. Our eyes are our hunting tools again. Our eyes are our hunting tools, so we can see the fruit, pick it, peel it. Those peelings go back into the earth as organic matter, which help the tree, soil, give good nutrients back to the tree. And when you go poop by on the land in nature, it gives back to the soil, back to the trees. It's all a cycle, and the tree gives to us as we give to the tree. That's how it's supposed to be. And one day money will not exist, and everything will go back to the way it once was. I just want to help spread the knowledge and help wake people up, and that's the whole goal. And I'll be having a YouTube channel here soon with a significant other, and we'll be spreading the knowledge as much as we want, and hopefully changing people's lives. And question everything, come to your own truths, do your own research, and yeah, my name is Chandon Moore, and I'm a Fruitarian now. We don't live in a tropical area. Can't wait to go and live in tropical areas such as Thailand, Costa Rica, and those places. The fruit there is amazing. It's amazing to be a fruitarian there. So much variety, you know, jackfruits, all kinds of mangoes, mangosteens. Haven't tried any of that. I can't wait to try it. It just sucks to be a fruitarian in like the worst place to be a fruitarian. Yeah, but gotta be grateful for the things that you got, because all the other greater things will come eventually. And then we just picked up this Dietary earth. It's got tons of benefits, and usually most of this fruit lasts for about a week. Usually go fruit shopping every Friday. It cost me like $50. You know, that's not bad at all. But right now I don't have the best job. Like most diets today, you know, you can't eat a lot. Like, you eat your meal and you're still hungry afterwards and you wish you could eat more. It's not like that with fruitarianism. It's not like that when you're eating the natural food you're supposed to be eating. You can eat as much as you want, and you know, you'll be in a healthy weight all the time. And you can eat as much as you want, and it's amazing. You'll be happy every meal. You know, it's amazing by itself. And if it was a raw piece of chicken, you know, you die. You're very sick. Yeah, I prefer it's good by all myself. Easy on the digestive system. And you don't need a lot to get full.